Hello again, viewers, and greetings, fellow space travelers. This is Thorn of Night, and welcome to episode 33 of my Agrarian Skies series. And I have, between the episodes, gone ahead and at least temporarily run this leadstone energy conduit over here, so this energy cell can keep powering all that up there, and these things if I need to power them. Just remembered I need to make sure I keep an eye on these from when they fill up. Anyway, there are a few things that I wanted to take care of today. Namely, the first one being that I am able to go ahead and turn in all the rest of this compressed or double compressed sand. So let's go ahead and take care of that and see if it opened anything. It doesn't look like it did. It says it unlocks one quest elsewhere. I wonder where. Maybe that's in with the bragging rights? I don't see anything there. There's the end. Requires 4 more quests to be completed for that. 5-star chef. I do need to work on that. Go with the flow. Anything new in here? Don't see anything. Oh, let's go ahead and check on the milk. More than halfway done. That's awesome. Let's see here. For the hoarding, maybe? Was there anything new? I don't see anything. The wood is almost done. It's 3/4 of the way done, at least. Let's see here. I'm getting close. I'm about halfway to the quadruple compressed dirt. So that's nice. Don't think it would have unlocked anything here. And I don't see any new quests on there. So maybe in Hell's Kitchen? Don't see anything. Anything new? No. And nothing new. Okay, well, I don't know what it unlocked, but it unlocked something. Anyway, I am going to go ahead and update the, or rather upgrade the big reactor here. You can see in my hotbar I've got 17 more Elorium fuel rods and 24 reactor casings. These will help me lift this thing up by 1 more layer so it can still fit in there. And the reason why I want to do that is I'm starting to use more power than I'm creating. Good, that's still got plenty of fuel left, at least for now. So what I'm going to do, I guess I could just go ahead and do this on camera. I need to break these guys, and I've gone ahead and taken out these stone slabs so I have a little bit of maneuverability here. Break this stuff and move everything up by 1. I seem to be losing some things in here. That's no good. Hopefully, don't need to break that one. Hopefully, adding these will be enough to at least get a surplus of power for right now. I probably am going to need more in the future, but my main focus is to just get enough to tide me over for the time being. So let's put the water up here. Go ahead and put these guys in, like so. And do this. Nope, not that. Come here. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Love it when my math is right. Okay, so move this water up. Probably don't really need the water necessarily, but I like to have it. There we go. That's done. So now I can do this. And I will save that one for last. Just as simple as doing this. Hopefully I can get out here. So you go there. And these three can go here. And this. That. Hopefully I'm not going to get myself stuck in here. I should be able to just do this. There we go. One of those. One of these. One of those there. And that. I should be good now. Turn this on. And let's add some yellorium. Don't know how much it's going to slurp up immediately, so let's find out. Why aren't you going in there? You should be set to input. Oh, I clicked on the wrong thing, that's why. There we go. Some yellorium ingots. And I can always make more yellorium ingots later. Why is this? Okay, that output automatically. It's full, and there we go. Surplus of energy. Fantastic. Now, you probably saw in here, I have a recipe. I have been living off of these carrot juices for a while, and they're great, except they are just an unfulfilling snack. These, however, fruit salads, are a light meal, so the unfulfilling snack only fills up one hunger bar. Let's see what the light meal does. 1.5 or 2? Can't quite tell. So I'm going to go ahead and teach the system the recipe for this because I'm starting to get a ton of apples. Let's go ahead and make this real quick. So I have it. I keep clicking on the wrong thing. There it is. So I need that, and these, encode this. There we go. And everything else can go back in there. So I should be able to make a stack of those real quick. Alright, so let's see what I got as a quest reward from that. It is a good reward bag. Okay, some hill cherry saplings. Let me up. There we go. I'll put you in here. So, the progress on this, it's coming along, just not all that hugely fast. Let's see where we are percentage-wise. Submit that. Oh, it's almost done. I only need, what, 33 more blocks. So, that means that once this is done, I can switch this over to something else. Now, what I'm going to do is run some of the ME cable that I already have right down there. I'm going to run it over to... Oh, that's a good question. Where do I want it? Well, I suppose I could just run it up here and have it feed into the hopper there. Perhaps? Yeah, that should work. I'm going to need to start making clear glass. 10,000 of it, as a matter of fact. And the only way to get to clear glass is in a smeltery, and conveniently enough, I have a smeltery here. And a plethora of spare sand, well, sort of spare sand. I need it for this quest and several others. So that's what the plan is. You can see also that I had some autonomous activators set up here. Don't need this one anymore. Don't really need that one. I'll take that. I was trying to accelerate the wood production, but I got a couple thousand extra out of it, but it's too costly for me to actually keep running all the time. It goes through all the bone meal, so it's not really worth it right now. So that was a temporary fix. It gave me, like I said, a couple thousand maybe logs, something like that. But today looks like I'm going to be switching this over to accept glass, and then it's almost done there. After I get that done, or maybe while I get that done, I want to start tackling something else. I don't know what yet, though. I am thinking about starting to teach the system a couple of the things that I'll need to make the 16 meg storage. Let's see what's involved with that. I think I've taught it this. I'm pretty sure. I need to teach it how to make these different storage clusters. Man, they're expensive. Man, oh man. So this is going to be a long-term project. But I need to do it for the quest, so that's that. Now, one last thing. Where is my dirt? I wanted to say exactly how far away I was. Alright, so I am just more than halfway done to a quadruple to get that quest turned in, so that's good. Now, as far as I can tell, the milk that's in here is pretty much run out. As a matter of fact, I wonder if I can see what's in here by looking. Nope. Partition editor. No. There must be a way I can look at this. Maybe not. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But that's almost empty, and I'm thinking that that's almost all milk. There should really only be one fluid in there. So I may just format it and let it start from scratch, because I'm still milking the cows anyway. But that project is going to be a while. So let me figure out what I want to work on next and wait around and get this thing done so I can move stuff over to dealing with glass. So I'll pause right here and be right back. Alright, so this is finally done. And I can go ahead and put the spare that I've gotten there away. Go ahead and take this out and get rid of that. I'm not going to really need this. When this is done, I can go ahead and just break this, I guess, because I don't really need all that many more. Turn this off. Oh, it's still getting stuff from in there, and that's fine. Go ahead and put that in there. And put sand in here. That should work. I hope. We'll find out. So I'm going to let that fill up a little bit. The next thing that I want to work on, let's see here. Get that out of my mind here. Okay, that's unloading. I am getting a lot of gravel, and there's really no simple way for me to deal with that, since I'm kind of just, I don't know, there's really nothing. I could sift it, but I have plenty of the other things that I can get from sifting gravel. Let's see here. The different ores I'm getting from mining automatically, and I don't really need apatite. The only thing that the gravel really gives me is coal if I run it through there, and I probably could use some of that. However, I'm getting coal ore also. Getting pretty much everything except the quicksilver, and I don't need that. As a matter of fact, I can probably dispose of the flint. Let me go ahead and do that now. So I'm thinking of maybe just adding another cluster of pulverizers to deal with gravel for right now, because I am going to need a bunch of sand anyway. So maybe that's what I'll have to do. Let me think about this. I'll be back. Well, that didn't hurt too terribly badly. I just was able to expand it over to one, and all 6 of these are dealing with grinding gravel into sand. I'm rapidly starting to run out of gravel, well, more rapidly anyway, and I'm getting a bunch of sand. However, it's a lot of it is just going straight over to this guy here, and I'm getting all manner of clear glass. So I think this is going to work out fine. I am going to hook up a couple of redstone furnaces though, because I do need to make some glass. That way I don't have to keep cooking it here. And also, so I can use some of this additional sand that I'm making to apply towards the other quest. So first off, do I have a redstone furnace? I don't see one. Whoa, there's one. I have one down there too, but I think I'm going to keep these separate from the system. You know what? I don't need to. No, I don't have one over here. I thought I did. That's fine. So, what I can do is, let's see here. When I put it there, it gets power. And I can set it to input from one side and output from the other. Do I have more ME cable? I need to make more cable. So I'm going to make another redstone furnace, set it over here, and get both of them working on cooking glass. That way I have glass and clear glass cooking at the same time. So I'll be right back. So apparently I forgot to actually claim this reward. So let's see what we got. Nether gold ore. Well, that can go right into the system and get processed. That's awesome. Alright, now I'm still making more sand than I'm using. A lot more. I'm going to probably make a couple more redstone furnaces. But first, well, let's see here. These are coming along nicely. I am getting a lot more glass than I am clear glass. The number is bigger for the clear glass because I had that started first. But aside from the redstone furnaces, Ferni maybe, I want to start dealing with the witch water over here, because there's a quest. Let's see here. This one, soul sand. I need 10,000 soul sand. So there's probably a simpler way to do this, but what I'm going to do is have a vacuum hopper on top of this, feeding into the AE system, or actually I might have it. No, I guess I would have to have it off to the side maybe. Whatever the case may be, I'll figure it out. But I want to start pumping water in from the bottom, and I can just do that with an autonomous, or not an autonomous, an aqueous accumulator directly under here. So that shouldn't be an issue. As a matter of fact, where... Oh, that's not a good place for a gap. Where am I? I have an idea. Here. I am here. Where is this down below? Let me out. I bet this is a little bit off. Okay. But it's really close to this, so I don't have to run a lot of ME cable. What I'm going to do is have this just automatically making soul sand for me. I'm going to need to pump in sand. I'm going to need to pipe out the soul sand. I'm going to need to pump in water. So, oh, and this is going to be automatically activating the barrel because I don't think a an export bus or an import bus will do it. Actually, I could try to find out. Nope, nope. I'm sticking with my plan. Just going to have a vacuum hopper here and let that take care of everything. So I'm going to get this part set up, and hopefully this will work out the way I expect it to. I will be right back. Okay, I got this part assembled, and I went ahead and used all 4 of the autonomous activators I already had constructed. Made some more oak barrels, and they are all producing soul sand. I have sand being piped into all 4 of these. Yes, they have a lot of additional sand in them, but that's fine. I can just use the sand later whenever I'm done, or I can keep making soul sand because I'm going to need that anyway for making some of what, manillion, is that what it is? Yeah. Need to make 10,000, I don't know if that's millibuckets or buckets, but I need to make 10,000 of it. So that's something planned for the future. I'm just going to keep this in place. The vacuum hopper is working just nicely, and I am getting all manner of soul sand in the system. Let's see here. Already 2% of the way done, so that's nice. Now, what I did was I just ran some fluid duct from the existing aqueous accumulator that I have inside my house and just ran it over here, and it's connected to the bottom of all 4 of the barrels, and I ran it over some ME cable. Hold on, let me get rid of, I don't need that, go away. And there we go. So that's all hooked up nice. I am going to have to tweak this to figure out how many of these I'm going to need to be grinding cobblestone versus gravel, because my gravel keeps running out. But that's fine. I just need to keep on top of it. Now, let's see here real quick. This, 83% of the way done. Next couple episodes, that should be ready to turn in. So that's a good thing. I am going to just do the dirt manually, or not manually, automatically. I went ahead and taught it some recipes so I can just do that, and it will start trying to craft all that stuff like that. And where did it all go? It went somewhere. I guess it... Huh, weird. Oh well. But it does work automatically and do that thing. The glass. Regular glass, I'm almost halfway done with it, and I am 1/10 of the way done with the clear glass, so that won't take nearly as long as I had thought it would. So when the glass is done, I'm going to just let it keep making a bunch more so I have a backstock of it. These are filling up sort of, but not really all that quickly. I'm actually kind of shocked at how little space I've been using even after all this. I was thinking about processing some of these ores automatically, but I'm just going to leave them like they are as raw ores for now. I don't really need to do anything. Now, I did teach the system one other thing, and that is how to make vinegar. Need to make apple juice first and then vinegar out of the apple juice. That's not the only way to make vinegar, but that's a great use for all these apples. And with what I have here, I'm about a 40% or yeah, 40% of the way to having enough vinegar once I make those into vinegar. But I'm going to wait until one or the other of these are ready to be used. One's got the, let's see here, the punch tree get blisters, and this one's got strong bones. So whichever of those finish first, I'll just switch it over to dealing with the glass or something else, maybe the soul sand, whatever. But this is emptying out still, so I must presume there was still some milk in there. So maybe by the time this is done, that will be empty. Who knows? But I think this is a good wrapping up point. I have managed to deal with a bunch of sand in a bunch of different ways. Got glass cooking, or got clear glass cooking, got glass cooking, and have soul sand being made. So today's episode dedicated to sand. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap up here. So thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please feel free to leave a message in the comment section below. I will do my best to get back to you as quick as I can, whether in video or in the comments. If you like this video and you like what I'm doing here, please feel free to give a like. I do appreciate that. And if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe so you know when my future stuff comes out. But I'm going to go ahead and let you go. Thank you once again for watching. This is Thorn of Night, and I will talk to you later.